I am pretty new to the Sacramento Life Center as a nurse practitioner, and I didn't know about abortion pill reversals before I came here. The ladies who come in, they are very traumatized emotionally. They have already started a process that they want to change. It's very emotional. It is very traumatic to them. They are excited. They are nervous. They are scared. Every emotion goes through the woman's eyes as you work with her with the ultrasound. And it is incredible to be a part of the procedure and be part of the person who can give her the medication that might be able to completely reverse and completely change the life of the baby and save the baby. She has a 68% chance of the medicine working. She was in a very, very difficult situation. Financially, marital was very bad.
En un momento me sentí muy débil y yo tomé la decisión de tomar las pastillas para abortar. Fui a la clínica, me las tomé las primeras pastillas y en el término que yo me tomé las primeras 2 pastillas, yo me sentí muy mal conmigo misma. Me sentía como que no estaba haciendo lo correcto. Yo sabía que yo valía más, que yo podía hacer más, que yo tenía la opción de salvar a mis hijos, aunque no fuera con el papá. Estaba muy desesperada. Ese día, la verdad que tenía que tomarme las pastillas en un término de otras 2 horas, me parece. Y yo solamente me puse a rezar. Le pedí mucho a Dios que me ayudara a tomar una decisión. Yo ya estaba más confundida que antes, porque ya no sabía qué hacer. Pero algo dentro de mi corazón me decía, no tomes esta decisión, estás tomando una decisión equivocada. En ese momento yo me arrepentí tanto, yo estaba sola en mi cuarto. No sabía qué hacer. Sinceramente, son momentos que a veces no quieres ni vivirlos. No tenía nadie con quien hablar. Totalmente una desesperación muy fuerte, muy fea. Empecé a agarrar mi teléfono y yo dije, Dios mío, tiene que haber una opción. O yo nada más quería hablar con una persona que me ayudara, que me dijera algo que yo sintiera un apoyo, ¿no? O algo diferente. No estar sola tomando todo eso en mi cabeza y me quedaba poco tiempo para tomarme las otras pastillas. Yo le pedí a Dios, dame solamente un milagro, dame una señal de que yo puedo seguir adelante y que tú me vas a ayudar, que todo va a salir bien con mis hijos. Ese día me recuerdo, estaba nublado el día, por cierto. No sé por qué yo le pedí a Dios, siempre he sentido una cercanía con Dios. Y yo le dije, Diosito, no quiero cometer el error de mi vida, yo quiero de verdad tener estos hijos, ayúdame, eres tú nada más quien lleva mi mano en estos momentos. Yo le pedí una señal, yo le dije, si tengo que tener a mis bebés, por favor dame una señal. No sabía qué pedirle, pues yo estaba en mi cuarto encerrada, no quería ni salir para afuera. Abrí la cortina y dije, Diosito, que vuele un pájaro o algo, no sé. Y era una desesperación tan fuerte porque dije yo, si estás tan nublado, no va a pasar nada. Te juro que no tardó ni 15 minutos y pasan 2 pajaritos volando. Ay, Diosito, ¿sabes? Mi experiencia fue esa. Dios me escuchó y me dio a entender, me dio saber, yo brinqué de gusto.
I remember our patient Hilda when she called. I remember it was last minute. It was already closing time actually, and she called us and she was very upset. She was crying.
And I was crying when I was on the phone. And I tell her, like I told her my situation. And she told me, do not worry about it. Do not take those pills. Just come my way for you. I was like, oh my God, that's what I wanted to hear. And I didn't even think about it. I get in the car. I got lost actually 2 times because I wasn't thinking right. It was emotional, but I made it.
She had taken the first pill and she wanted to reverse the abortion. We all stayed until she got here. We told her the directions for the ultrasound on the way. She drove in, we were talking to her on the phone, and she got here. We did the pregnancy test and we did the ultrasound, found out she had twins.
And there was 2 heartbeats. When she was in there, she was telling us that, you know, when she did take her abortion pill, she regretted it, and she was crying and she just wanted to make sure everything was okay.
And we all cried together. And she said, okay, you guys are in the ultrasound with me, so these are all our babies. And we all agreed that we would have, you know, help her take care of these babies and walk her through this process. And so the ultrasound went really smoothly. And I talked to her all about the medication, about the progesterone we were going to do to reverse the procedure, and that she was doing everything she possibly could for these babies, and the babies looked really good.
And we were able to get her into OB care as well. And then after that, she still stayed in touch with us, and we were able to help her with like baby stuff and just kind of continue helping her and guiding her throughout her pregnancy.
And at that point, I knew everything was okay, and I was so happy, and I am so happy. So that's my story. We have to be strong. You know, sometimes I think about before, and it's just that I don't know how I will be without my babies. And I'm just happy now that I got the decision to keep my babies now that I have him. Really, I don't know how to explain how blessed I feel and how happy I am with my kids. So I just want to share that I just don't ever give up, no matter what situation it is. And if somebody out there is pregnant right now, seeing this video, or in the future become pregnant, like, just don't give up, because I didn't. And it's people around that can help. I'm just happy. I just feel blessed, and I cried last time because I was feeling kind of like sad, but now I think I'm so excited that I'm happy and I'm blessed with my babies.
When I was 15 years old, I had my first child. It's my son. When I was pregnant, I went to Planned Parenthood. And when I went there, I was pretty scared, of course, like any 15-year-old would be. They did a pregnancy test and they left me in a room for a little while by myself. And when they came back, they said, oh, it came out positive. So I was like, oh, okay. And they told me, well, it's a little too late to take the pill. You're gonna have to have a procedure. And I was a little confused what they were talking about, but she said to abort your baby. And I had never mentioned that I wanted to abort my baby. So that was like a real shock. And I told them, like, I don't want to have an abortion. She looked at me like I was crazy and she said, oh, okay, well, good luck. And just sent me on my way. And I was 15, so I was lost. I didn't know what to do. I did keep him. He's 11 years old now. But I just think of how scary that was to be alone and not to have any advice. When I was 18, I came out pregnant of my daughter, and I lived here in Sacramento, and I had nowhere to go. I didn't know anyone. I didn't know where Planned Parenthood was, but I knew I didn't want to go back there because that wasn't the plan that I wanted. So I just happened to see a sign next to a bus stop for the Life Center, and I Googled it, I looked it up, and it said it was at my work. I work at Leatherby's. So it said it was at my work, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I'd know if my work was the Life Center. So I went there the next day and I saw a big bus. It said Life Center. I go, oh, how am I gonna go into that van and everyone not be able to see me? I don't want all my coworkers to know what I'm going through. I ended up finding their location in Alhambra. And I went down there and it was completely different. They gave me like a booklet. They did my first ultrasound. They helped me set up a doctor's appointment. And they gave me such like great help and support. where I felt like, man, this is such hope, such a difference. But what's the two differences between the two pregnancies? I have told people to come here. It's just the best decision. You feel like you have support, guidance, and it helps you think before you make a big decision. About 2 months ago, I found out that I can't have kids anymore, that I'm gonna have to get a hysterectomy. And I'm only 27 years old, so it's a little hard because I wanted a whole bunch of them. But I do think that it's just hard. I'm so grateful that I kept my kids. If I had someone in front of me that was pregnant and they needed some advice, I would tell them to head on down to the Life Center and to at least talk to someone. You know, they're not gonna try to brainwash you or anything. That's not what they're there for. They're there just to help you, give you advice, and just a shoulder to lean on, to give it a try at least, so that they don't have a regret in their mind. This is Joseph. He's my firstborn. He's the one that I had when I was 15. And this is Emma. She's 8 years old. She's my little princess. I'm very grateful to have both of them. Very grateful that I have one of each, a boy and a girl. And they both know because I tell them that they're definitely gifts from God and that I'm so grateful to have them.
So I feel incredibly blessed to love on these women, support these women, encourage these women, and change what their future is going to be holding.
I love my job for so many reasons. Number one, it's the one-on-one connection that you create with all the patients that come in. It's honestly so rewarding. Like, you just know that at the end of the day, you know, you're helping them in their journey.
Like, it's a blessing that I'm able to help moms and, you know, talk to them, especially when they're going through hard situations, and just kind of be there for them emotionally and kind of show them that, you know, their baby and that there's a baby in there and there's a heartbeat and that they're going to be okay.